Hi everyone, welcome to Sugar Glider Diaries. I'm Kimberly. Today we are starting a brand new segment on my channel called
drumroll.
Ask the Experts. Experts in huge quotation marks because neither one of us are experts on much of anything, especially not sugar gliders. But we're gonna have fun with some questions that you guys submit, and Michael will always answer the question first to the best of his ability as an expert, and then I will answer the question the best that I can and probably consult Google for truly the answer on some of these questions because, like I said, neither one of us are experts. We're just having fun with this. So I asked you guys on our on my YouTube, and then I posted on one of my favorite Sugar Glider Facebook groups, Sugar Gliders GB, for questions. So we'll see what you guys submitted for questions. Okay. All right, so this question comes from Vicky in Utah. What staple diet has your wife Kimberly chosen to feed? And can you name 2 to 3 ingredients?
Stable diet, she does the TPG, little cubies. She even uses the Ninja to blend it up. And because she'll mix that up, she'll do that, it lasts for a couple weeks with the little cubes she puts in the freezer. I know because I have to move my popsicles out of the way for them. But what was it, last part?
2 or 3 ingredients that are in the TPG.
2 or 3 ingredients. There's egg in there. That's unforgettable because it smells terrible. And there's always fruits. Like she does like frozen fruits. Like
What kind of fruit?
Like I want to say pineapples. I don't know why. I just want to say pineapples.
Well, yeah. Sometimes it's like a tropical fruit blend.
It's like a little fruit medley cocktail thing. Cherries. Cherries. Pineapple. I just love to say pineapples. Blueberries.
Yeah.
Blueberries.
Okay. Well, that was a kind of an unfair question because obviously I already know the answer to that. But yes, he's right. I do feed TPG, the pet glider diet. I'll put a link in the description box for that diet, and so you can follow the recipe if you want. It's definitely not just egg and fruit. But he was only asked to answer a couple ingredients, so that's not what he was saying. It's not just egg and fruit.
This is great. I railed that one.
You did. Good job.
Yes.
First question. I kind of threw you a softball there because some of these are pretty rough. Ariana from Illinois wants to know, should you get sugar gliders that were bred with Lineage? Why or why not?
I would say yes, because lineage is very important because they have a really strong, if they have a good lineage, it's like a long bloodline of healthy gliders that can fly. Very strong.
If they don't have lineage, they can't fly?
No, they just fall. I'd say lineage is really important to have because it's strong little flaps on the walls.
What is lineage?
It's like lineage would be like their bloodline, like their ancestral tree.
Yeah. Hey, good job. And why is it important that gliders have lineage?
Because we don't want, because you know where you came from.
Oh, it's like a sentimental thing.
No.
Is it like a pedigree for a dog? Like if you have a purebred, is it like that?
Yeah, it would be like a pedigree for a dog. I mean, everyone likes the mutts, but when you're looking at me weird, that's wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about. What can happen if you don't have lineage?
If they don't have lineage, then they're untraceable.
Ooh, they're off the grid, huh?
Yeah. No, you'll have to take that one over.
Okay.
I'm running
that wasn't too bad. You actually got that Lineage is like the family tree.
Yes.
And it had to do with their bloodline. Reason why you want to have Lineage isn't because it's a pedigree or it's a purebred or some high status thing. It's because the original gliders that were originally imported, there was only about 300 of them. And so as they've been bred over the years, many gliders are actually cousins of each other and related. And so if you don't have Lineage, even though one glider might be from Illinois and one glider might be from Arizona, they could very easily still have enough DNA in common to actually have birth defects in their babies. And so yeah, Lineage is very important. I would say the only exception to that, as far as if you're going to get a glider that doesn't have Lineage, is if you're getting one from a rescue, and you just have to know going in that they might have some genetical? Is that a word?
Sounds good to me.
Some genetic abnormalities, and they might have some health issues. One health issue that you can get from not having Lineage is blindness. You can also get something called the wiggles, where the glider is like constantly shaking, kind of like they have like Parkinson's, and it's very sad and terrible. And they can have abnormalities like maybe part of their hand might not be there or things like that. So yeah, I would say if you're getting one from a breeder, you absolutely should have Lineage. Now it's not like Lineage papers like you get from a purebred and you get a purebred dog. But you should be able to ask your breeder if they breed with Lineage, and if they do, then they should be able to show you or at least tell you about the pet glider has a registry of all of the glider's lineages. So they should be able to explain that to you, and if they don't want to provide you with any of that information, that's a red flag. So, good job, baby.
Yes.
That wasn't quite as good as the first one, but...
No.
No. Shannon from Ontario, Canada says, do sugar gliders need to be spayed or neutered?
Totally they do, because I know the males, they have like that gland thing on their head, and they spray more if they're not neutered, and so it's pretty funky. It seems like you have to have like a lot of those air purifiers in the room. They spray a lot more. Like they're a lot more funky. It's like a little walk-in gym sock in your house. So if they're neutered, then they don't smell as bad. But then, yeah, I mean they're not
stinking up the place. That's a really big concern for you, is the stink.
It is a big concern for me.
Yeah.
Totally.
If somebody says, "Oh, I don't care about the stink," then should they get their glider neutered?
Then you know they have nasty gym socks in their house. No, it's still important to get your sugar glider neutered, because if you don't plan on if you don't actually plan on breeding them, then if they're like related, then they can have little incest babies running around, and it can be really bad. Really bad.
What if I said, well, I'm just gonna put a bunch of unneutered boys together so they can't have little incest babies? Is that okay?
Be a giant stink factory.
Besides the stink, say I like the stink.
Oh,
I like the gym socks.
Gosh. It seems like there's something wrong with that. I don't know what though. There's a bunch of boys running around, high testosterone.
High testosterone is a clue. So unneutered males, if they're housed together, even if they're related, like so they're brothers or daddy and son, they could get along for a long time, and then all of a sudden they turn on each other and they could actually kill each other, or at least fight each other and injure each other. So having two unneutered males in the same cage is not a good idea for that reason. But I don't even have to clarify anything that you said, except for I don't know if spraying is the right word. I would say marking. Marking is the right word, but they definitely are more stinky. They stinky butts.
It sounds like the beginning of the cage fighting arena stuff, like little cage fighters, because they're in a cage and they're fighting each other. They can. The original AMA.
Original AMA. That's cute. I don't know what her name is, but Glider Mama from Michigan, she says today it's 7 degrees there.
Oh my gosh.
And she wishes that she could be a sugar glider and just snuggle in a warm and cozy pouch and have dinner served to her without having to clean it up.
I'm with you all the way.
Okay, so she has a 3-part question.
Oh no.
The first question is, how many scent glands does a male glider have?
This one really seems like it's too easy. I just want to say 1 right in their forehead, the super soaker squirter. You know, it really doesn't do that, but I picture it just. It's a super soaker squirter on the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have to say 3, even though it probably is 1, but it seems too easy to say 1, so I'll say 3.
Okay.
Maybe they're armpits or something.
Question number 2, how many glider subspecies are there?
Oh my Lanta. Subspecies 9.
What is a subspecies?
I just keep thinking of a sub sandwich. No.
The third part of that question is, did you have to Google any of the answers? And the answer is going to be yes, because I don't even know the answers to those questions. So let's look. I think the scent gland one, I haven't Googled this yet, but I think the scent gland one is 2. I think they have one on their chest and one on their forehead. The super soaker.
The super soaker squirter.
And then how many subspecies? I think a subspecies is, see, I don't know if a subspecies is the different colorings or if it's like more like wild gliders, like the Australian gliders versus the domesticated gliders. So let's look that up.
Subspecies are hybrids. They're stronger. They can run around faster. Their little fingernails don't get stuck on stuff. It just rips through stuff because they're so strong. They're so fast.
Ah! You got the scent gland question right.
Yes!
The male sugar glider actually has 3 scent glands. The one is on his head, the second is on his chest, which may appear as a small bald spot or may cause the fur to be slightly discolored in that area over the scent gland. And a third is in the genital area.
Oh!
Forgot about the genital area.
Alright.
Man. Okay. So as far as subspecies, it says, now I don't know if this is considered subspecies, but I think it is. Like I said, we're not experts. I'm just Googling this, so. But it says there are 6 species: sugar glider, squirrel glider, mahogany glider, northern glider, yellow bellied glider, and biak glider, B-I-A-K glider. All right, well, we learned something today. And yes, I did have to Google it.
What's next?
I'm not sure how I'm going to ask some of these without getting demonetized, but...
What?
Huh? Lisa Newman from Canada. You know Lisa.
I do know Lisa.
She had lots of questions for you.
Oh no, why, Lisa? Why do you hate me?
I'm only going to ask a couple of them because this video is going to be long as it is. This will end it on this.
Okay, just for this time.
Just for this time. This will be a whole series. What is different about a male glider's genitalia?
What's different about it?
Mm-hmm.
From what?
Standard genitalia. Remember, I get paid on YouTube for keeping this PG, so.
I guess the first thing that pops into my head is that it's smaller than the normal genitalia because it's a sugar glider. Eh?
Eh? There's something very unique about a glider's genitalia.
I've never looked at one before.
A male glider's genitalia. That's true. Balky's never shown us his
No.
little pay. You want to see a picture?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna show him a picture without telling him what's different about it. And I'm not gonna show you the picture on the screen because I don't want to get demonetized, but you can look it up.
This just seems wrong. Thanks, Lisa. What the heck? Okay, there's 2 of them.
It splits off.
That looks like some kind of crazy alien movie.
Yeah. Now that you know that the male glider genitalia sticks very far out and it forks, it has two ends to it, how many uteri do you think that the female glider has?
I'm guessing 2.
I think so. I think you're right. Okay, I knew that was right, but I just have to Google it because I don't want to be putting out wrong information on YouTube. Yes, female sugar gliders have 2 uteri, so they can actually be pregnant with 2 separate pregnancies at the same time.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, Lisa had many more questions for you, but I think those are good ones to end it on.
That is a very good way to end it on.
It's hard to get that image out of your head, isn't it?
It is, very much so. Thank you, Lisa. From Canada.
Thank you guys for watching. If you have questions that you would like to submit for our next round of questions for the experts, comment below this video and I will use those questions for the next series or episode. Not series, episode. Oh, if you haven't liked the button. If you haven't pressed the like button, could you please do that? That'd be great. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe for more of these videos because this was actually Michael's idea. I'm not even forcing him to do this. It does look like I am, but I swear it was his idea. So make him feel comfortable in the comments, tell him what a great job he did, and please also comment below with what your favorite laugh out loud moment was so that he knows what parts you found funny. All right, have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time.
See ya.
Bye. And then I will answer the question that how I can't about. Oh, so her third question, Scoot your butt. Scoot your butt. Okay. Ew, stop telling me what to do.
Pickle chips in my teeth.
Thank goodness for editing, I tell you what. You just got more and more awkward as the video went on.
Weird.
It'll get easier, I promise. Do you think we need a theme song?
I don't know.
Do you think we should have a theme song?
What kind of question? I don't know what you'd get for a theme song though.
Ask the experts. Sugar glider experts. You go. And it has to be super dorky.
I'll have to sleep on that.
See what he just did? He just made me do a dorky thing, and now he's just gonna just say he's gonna sleep on it. You say bye. Oh, you can say bye?
Bye.
Hey!
What? You didn't hit that, right?
Yeah, I can edit it out.